people accidentally shot on a movie set by a prop gun. We need help immediately. Bonanza Creek Ranch, come on. So was it loaded with a real bullet or what? I cannot tell you that.
Alec Baldwin's accidental fatal shooting of 42-year-old cinematographer Helena Hutchins is just the latest in a long line of on-set tragedies. In 2014, 27-year-old camera assistant Sarah Jones was hit and killed instantly by an oncoming train working on the set of the film Midnight Rider.
The entire crew was put in a situation where we all had to basically run for our lives.
The train hit the bed. It sent shrapnel flying everywhere, and she was hit.
She was lying on the side of the tracks dead. You didn't know it was her.
Jones's family was awarded $14 million and production of the film was abandoned. The Safety for Sarah campaign was also created to increase safety in film production.
They thought they could make up their own rules. They pushed it too far.
The audacity to put someone else's life in such danger.
Whatever it took to get the shot is what they did.
People once believed that when someone dies, a crow carries their soul to the land of the dead. But sometimes, the crow can bring that soul back to put the wrong things right.
Victims, aren't we all?
In 1993, 28-year-old actor Brandon Lee, son of Bruce Lee, was shot and killed on the set of the film The Crow.
The script called for him to get shot at as he walked through a door carrying a bag of groceries. Michael Massey, the actor doing the shooting, is reportedly devastated by Lee's death.
I don't think you ever get over something like that. I mean, what happened to Brandon, it wasn't supposed to happen for a myriad of reasons.
During an action scene, unbeknown to the cast and crew, the tip of a .44 caliber bullet had become lodged in the barrel of the prop gun weeks before and turned it into a deadly weapon.
Because we do not know when we will die, we get to think of life as an inexhaustible well. And yet everything happens only a certain number of times, and yet it all seems limitless.
I don't really care. I don't worry about it. I'm having a fun time, and I like this character a lot, and I'm happy. And they pay me a lot of money.
Jon-Erik Hexham was the star of the 1984 action show Cover Up.
Cover Up. Mac and Danny uncover a deadly drug smuggling scheme.
Could have just been a crime of passion.
The 26-year-old actor died after accidentally shooting himself in the head with a prop gun on set.
In this show, it is a requirement that he's got to mess around with a gun. He was really tired, so apparently he crashed on a bed in one of the sets.
He was apparently, as I recall, loading and then unloading a revolver.
And he picked up the gun and he was just twirling it.
Authorities said at the time Hexham was pretending to play Russian roulette with a .44 Magnum revolver when the gun fired a blank cartridge and killed him.
And I don't think he had any idea in the world that it was going to go off.
The thing that's odd to me is that Jon-Erik had used blank guns a million times. I think people can be very careless on a set, and just to be playing with it and putting it, I mean, it should be treated as a real gun.
I mean, these are guns, they can kill you, you have to be careful. It was such a waste.
Can you help me, lady? Look at this here. I've been shot at. I don't know what's happening.
In 1982, on the set of the big-budget movie adaptation of The Twilight Zone, actor Vic Morrow and 2 children were tragically killed after a helicopter fell on them during a special effects sequence gone wrong.
53-year-old actor Vic Morrow and the 2 children were decapitated by a helicopter during the filming of a Vietnam War scene.
Director John Landis is accused of involuntary manslaughter along with 4 associates.
What went wrong? Mr. Landis's quest for realism exceeded all bounds of safety.
The helicopter really just startled me, and then, yes, I became aware. I was, oh my God, where's Vic and Mika and Renee? And I ran to them, yes. It's very hard for me to watch. I'm sorry.
Did any fire safety officer ever tell you that they thought the scene was unsafe?
No.
5 people, including director John Landis, were acquitted in 1987 of charges of involuntary manslaughter, and the incident led to new safety standards on Hollywood sets.
an accident happened on the set of one of my films that killed 3 people, and that none of this changes that.